to look at this Cat 933 that's been sitting for about 5 years, so should just fire right up. But he did have some issues with it before, so I guess this is like a will it run and operate video. And then this is going to be going for sale on eBay, so I'll drop a link to it down below, and hopefully we'll have it running for you to be able to drive it up on a low boy and get her on out of here. Love to see it go to a good home. Believe it or not, this was actually slated to get cut up for scrap and end up in the pile next to me here. So, I mean, really would like to see more be done with it than that. So this is known as a Traxcavator or crawler loader. I believe this is a 933G because it has the 4-cylinder turbo model. They started adding the turbo in 1965, I believe, and so that makes this around a 60 horsepower unit. And geez, she is pretty rusty and crusty down here. Oh yeah, this looks like could be a problem. I mean, like, this part is just a cover, but that spring underneath looks in terrible shape too. So we're gonna just, keep going with the walk around tour. The tracks still have some life in them, but definitely pretty worn down. Beautiful looking grill on there. Really never any hits, maybe a slight dent there. Does have both the engine covers. You got one right here, which I actually just leaned on a couple minutes ago when I was glancing at it, and I kissed that buddy. He gave me a good sting on my finger. That was funny. The bucket is rotted out on the bottom. You see there's a hole right there, so it certainly would need bucket repairs for anybody that plans on using this machine. Don't see any breaks or repairs on any of the linkages. I think the 977 had a big old repair up here. Cylinders look to be in excellent condition. Look at the chrome on there. Hoses, of course, should be replaced. These can blow out. And then glancing at the tracks on the other side, the spring's broken in several places, but it should still work fine. I mean, the 977 had a broken spring too. And I keep bringing up the 977 because that's really all I have to compare. I don't have a ton of experience with these or not. Get the lock on there, so we'll have to check the fluid level. And it's always a good idea on these, like this is the hydraulic fluid tank. You should always check for water on the bottom before firing these up, as we do with engine oil and everything else, because you pump that all through and then you're going to end up with milky oil. It does have the placard still on the back. That kind of tells you this couldn't have been used and abused too much. The fact that it still even has that, it's pretty cool. This must be the battery box. These actually don't even look that old. 6-volt batteries too. It's only got 3 chambers on it, so that would, the cables are real nice, and that's wired up for 24 volt. This unit was used for filling up in this entire property, and he brought in a ton of fill and brought this up real high, so this unit is capable of getting it done. That's for sure. What's this bucket cover? Oh, the air filter, which has another bee nest in there. Whoop. I just broke it off and it fell down in there. Maybe that's just like a pre-filter. Yeah, there's another air filter. Okay, so it does have one. This one is manual trans too. Missing a seat. And yeah, I guess let's check some fluid levels and get this thing fired up. What are you doing over there? Getting in trouble, huh? Come on. You can't even go out in the field or nothing because the hawk will come scoop you up. Nice gloomy day though. I don't see too many birds out. Anyway, he left me a little present right next to it too. Thanks, buddy. For the motor oil, we are right up to level, maybe a ½ inch under the full mark. And since this hasn't been sitting that long, we're not going to be checking the drain bowl for water because, well,